All right, let's see how this microphone works. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abby. I heartily welcome you back to the Caribbean. This morning, I'm glad to be back. I've been back a while now. I think about 10 days now I've been back home. But traveling with children is one of the most difficult things I've done in my entire life. So I needed a moment to regroup and also to deal with the different things that I had to deal with here in the yardstead. A lot of my plants, of course, my husband, he did a good job in keeping most of them alive. He have kept all the animals alive. I'm so grateful for everything that he has done. Now, my anxiety is going through the roof. I don't know if this microphone is working, so I'm going to stop here. Everything is doing great with this microphone. I have to get used to it. I have to get used to the sound. And I've basically got me a wireless microphone to help me with my audio, especially if I'm moving away from the camera, that you can continue to hear me and I can continue speaking with you guys. This morning, as you would have seen in the title of this video, I'm talking about premature time. Well, we probably wonder what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Keikos, my turkey, my lone surviving turkey from two turkeys that I got. You would have remembered that I got two turkeys, whom I named Turks and Keikos, about 4 months ago, 4.5 months ago. And my plan was to grow out these turkeys to put turkey in the freezer for my family so that it can last us throughout the year. Unfortunately, I lost Turks to heat stroke. That's what people who raise birds told me from the symptoms that I told them. He most likely had a heat stroke because that day was extremely hot. And I was really bummed about it. But I have now, since then, chalk it down to a learning experience and things that I will do differently the next time what I'm having turkeys. I'll get into that a little bit more. But Turk, right now, he is restricted severely in this cage. That was not my plan initially when I got these turkeys. My plan was that I would grow them out from the brooder stage, introduce them to the chickens, and they would coexist with these chickens for at least 5 months. But that has not been the case. My chickens refuse. When I say refuse, they refuse to get along with this turkey. Despite his size, all of them gang on him and sometimes make him bleed. So I had to protect my investments as well as Keiko's from these dinosaurs with feathers. So that's one thing that I want to say that I have learned from this experiment, that I don't think the next time I'm getting turkeys, I will not have turkeys and chickens together. Well, my chickens. I won't do it again. The next time I'm going to raise out turkeys, I will have them separate from the chickens. And you're probably wondering how I'm going to do that in this small space. I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to explain to you what my plans are for the next time. So right next to the chicken run, I have here a growing area where I have sometimes plant my garden. It's not a very big space. It's about the same size as the chicken run. So my plan is that I could improve the quality of the soil in this area. My plan is to raise my broiler chicks that I want to raise for the year, and then after that, I'm going to then raise turkeys, and then the plants and stuff that I want to grow in ground, I will grow in this space. So my plan really is to surround this entire area with some BIC, or what people call hardware cloth, so that when I set my chicks in there after the brooding stage, that they'll be protected from the rodents and from the aerial predators, because we do have hawks and we do have owls here, and I do see them. That's why that's why I covered my run, because I wanted to avoid having anything come and kill my animals. Let's set you guys back down here. So that is my plan. My plan is to raise my meat birds for my family right here in this area. And first, starting off with the broiler chicks, because that takes the 6 to 7 weeks, and then the turkeys soon after, which takes 4 to 5 months. Now, when I have just turkeys, the next time I get turkeys, the next time I do it, I will do probably 3 or 4 turkeys at a time, and I won't have the issue of them being restricted. I don't like that at all. That's one thing that I don't like right now about Keiko's situation, the fact that he is so severely restricted. And yeah, that's not a good way to live. So that's one reason why I have opted to harvest Keiko's earlier, despite not being the size that I want him to be. Another reason why I am going to harvest him is my chicks, well, not my chicks, Jasmine's baby chicks, her business, her egg business that she's starting off. Not one of her chicks have died. They are all doing very well. And right now, they too are restricted, because I'm so scared that the other hens, the older hens, will attack them and kill them. So I have to harvest out those older hens, clean out this coop, and let those new baby chicks roam and spread their wings. And I can't do that with that cage in there. So I have to take out that cage, clean up the area, disinfect the flooring, and then let those baby chicks out of that space. All in all, this experience has taught me that it's possible to grow your own meat in a small space and without the scent. If you really keep up on your hygiene, follow some of the tips that I've done. I have used the grass from the savannah when they cut, or even on the side of the road, because there's so much grass here in the Caribbean. It's so readily available. It's truly, truly free material to help you or assist you with raising animals without having to deal with complaints from your neighbors. So once I've kept up with putting down that bedding and suppressing the scent, as well as the roof on the chicken run has prevented water from coming and wetting it, and causing that stench to just take off. So putting things in place, even though you have a small yardstead like myself, really will help you enjoy the process. So that's why I will never stop encouraging persons to grow their own. As time goes on, we're recognizing it's getting more and more difficult to buy just the basic necessities. So you can help yourself out by just investing a few weeks out of your year to have a little bit of food security for your family and know exactly what you're eating. So, without further ado, I am going to get some things ready, so that when my husband gets back in this morning, he will assist me with putting Keiko's into freezer camp, and we will be able to close that chapter. So, was growing turkeys a success? The answer is yes. Keiko's are still alive, and I could harvest them, and we could put some turkey meat in the fridge. And I encourage you to get up and get going, whether it's a bird, whether it's some vegetables. It's possible. It's truly, truly possible. We have been bred or suppressed to thinking that we cannot. When really and truly, it's not hard. It's not hard at all. So, see you there in a little bit. I will not show the dispatching of the bird, but I will share his weight, and I will also be dispatching the other chickens as well, so that I can get ready to give those new laying hens some room to spread their wings and get going. Kikos was easy to dispatch. I was just a little scared to place him in the killing cone, so I asked Speed to help me. This was his first time harvesting an animal ever. He asked lots of questions. I tried my best showing him what I remembered from what my parents taught me, and he felt good about the entire process. He was highly intrigued by the feather plucking process, and I was really happy to be the one to teach him. For Kikos, he wasn't very big. He weighed about 14.5 pounds. But in the next video, I would express how phenomenal he tasted. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Bye.